Well, it's Homecoming Hall of Fame weekend at Rocky, and the inductions were tonight. They included Rocky men's basketball, the national championship team from exactly a decade ago, plus Jake Stewart, Paul Edwards, Jeannie McGonigal, and Mark Adams. Right now, he's a sportscaster for ESPN. He was here in studio today for an upcoming Face the State, Face the State segment with our Jay Cohn. Adams recalled his view on the turning point of Rocky basketball when he was head coach in 1985.
Coming off those 18 consecutive losing seasons, and there was a play in the Sioux Falls game where it was a back and forth game where we were up 1, up 3, down 1, down 3, and finally we have the ball with a 5-point lead with a minute and a half to go, and I put up my fist for what we called our P play. It was our backdoor lob play to John Bush. And I think the most important pass in the history of college basketball took place at that moment when Scott Wilson let it fly and John Bush came from a back screen from Rusty Marshall and he slammed it home and the Fortin Center erupted. I think that was the foundation of the national championship in 2009. I'm not taking any credit for it. But we'll take credit for that foundation because Rocky basketball has never been the same since that 1985 night. And it's been competitive, championship-level basketball for all these decades now. And you can bet that those 50-year-old men that will be in attendance tonight, along with their 63-year-old head coach,
they'll remember that play.
Will remember that play, and will remember that moment, and I will remind the 2009 team of that moment in time.
Well, I hope he kept that bottle of water on standby. Those are the stories Mark Adams was telling tonight. He also tells them to us for 30 minutes, plus on his addiction to basketball, on Face the State 1 week from Sunday morning here on Q2. You can see it at 6:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m. for you morning birds. Meantime, they were inducted tonight to the aforementioned Hall of Fame down at Pub Station.